Over in Rockport-Fulton, people did not let the cold weather stop them from honoring those who have served and continue to serve during a special Veterans Day ceremony. Today's ceremony actually had to be moved from outside the Rockport Veterans Memorial Park to the American GI Forum in Rockport due to that chilly weather. The building was packed as veterans and fellow Americans listened to Rockport native and retired Army Sergeant Major Ruben Garcia's keynote speech.
A lot of the families have always said, or their sons and daughters have always volunteered. We don't want them to forget that we still will honor them, not just on Veterans Day, but any day, because every day is Veterans Day to me.
Members of the Rockport chapter of the American GI Forum were also honored during a portion of today's ceremony.